Hey there, hello my friend. Amnor Hunter here from amnorhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. At first, I thought this plugin could be a joke or something, but no, it really impressed me. This is the brand new effect plugin by Sonible. It's called pufferfish, right? And it's a saturation plugin. In today's video, I want to test it. I want to talk a little bit about the features and the character of this plugin. Very simple to use, kind of fun, the user interface, but very effective and straight to the point, right? Without all of the hassle, all of the complicated stuff about some other saturation plugins. As usual, you will find the applicable link in the video description and first comment. Of course, I will make sure to put timestamps as well in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. So before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnorhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools such as collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Let me know if you are here in the live stream. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. I love to engage in conversations with you guys about these cool tools, right? Nestforce is here. Hello, Nestforce, and STM is here. Amner, you're the man, says STM113. Thanks a lot for the kind words, my friend. I appreciate it very much, and I really appreciate your support, guys. Cecin, greetings from Brazil, mate. Thanks for your amazing job helping us. Thanks a lot for the kind words, my friend. I'm glad that you guys are getting value out of the content and out of the plugins and the plugin news and stuff like that. Hopefully you are putting them into practice and making a lot of music with them. Thanks a lot for the kind words and greetings to Brazil, my friend. Okay, so let's dive in right here. Let me take you here to my session. Okay, so this is the pufferfish. It's we're gonna check out the CPU performance in a minute as well. But this is a saturation plugin, right? Very simple to use. Here you select 3 different algorithms of saturation. From mild, which is the tiny fin, you select here the character, right? The next one is the spike skin. Well, and the third one is the twitch gill. So let's begin with the first one. This one will add some warm, subtle saturation, but very, very musical, right? The next one will introduce some more aggressive kind of saturation. And the last one will introduce some chaos and unpredictability from mild saturation to chaos and some cool unpredictability in there as well, right? So that's pretty much it. You select the algorithm here, just 3 controls, and you have the amount of saturation here from 0 to 100%, right? The only thing that I am missing in this plugin, or that I would want this plugin to have, is an output control, right? Because when you start to introduce saturation, it increases the loudness of the track. So I think it's always very useful to have maybe an automatic gain compensation control or an output to compensate because of that, right? It has a bypass control, and that's pretty much it. Let's check it out first on these drums. So let me add the first stage of saturation, right? It increases the signal, the loudness. It's very important to have output or automatic gain compensation. This unlike some other Sonible products, this doesn't come with automatic gain compensation. Okay, there you have it. Very musical saturation. Okay, some extra character there. Let's go to the next one, spike skin. Right, some more, start to get into the distortion territory a bit. Yeah, more aggressive form of saturation, definitely. Nice, but very musical too. Alright, and finally the twitch gill. Okay, some more aggressive saturation. But very musical too. Yeah, sometimes you just want to smash those drums or guitars or something, or vocals with saturation. But yeah, I am still wanting to have an output control because of this loudness spike. Before, after. Okay, tiny fin at 100%. Spike skin. Clean. And this one also is introducing quite a bit of compression as well. A lot of punch in there. Alright, let's check it out also on some vocals, shall we? Yeah. Let's start with the less aggressive or less saturation algorithm.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my...
Very musical saturation to control the dynamics and to add some extra character.
Pain remains running through my veins.
Sounds much more polished.
Pain remains,
but also louder.
Pain remains.
That's why I keep
running through my veins.
That's why I keep mentioning the output.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my brain. Feels like I'm going insane. Pain remains.
No, now more distorted.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my brain.
The last one.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fireworks inside my brain. Feels like I'm going.
But it doesn't go to like high distortion or something.
Pain remains running through my veins. Fire.
Fattening up the signal, you know, fatter signal, more character, introducing harmonics, introducing analog character.
Pain remains running through.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. As simple as that. Let me see if I have other. No, I have the. That's the only plugin I have on vocals. Let's check out the CPU performance now. Okay, so I have it here on the vocals bus. The 21st track. So the plugin is off right now. Let me turn it on. And it goes 1.5%. Wow, very, very CPU friendly. Very easy on the CPU. Let's engage 100% here. 1.6%. It stays there stable, changing the algorithm. This one jumps to 3.2. This one 6.3, but it goes down to 2.5. So yeah, it's easy on the CPU, definitely. When you change drastically to another one, it jumps here. It has a spike. The last one, it's curious that the last one, the one that has more unpredictability and stuff, it's the one with less CPU usage. So if you jump to the other one, okay, 3.3%, 3.9%, 4.2%. And the next one, the second one, 3.4%, right? So yeah, there you have it, my friends. Let me know what you think of this new plugin by Sonible. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. Sideshow is here. Hello, thanks for all that you do. Thanks a lot for the kind words, my friend. It's a pleasure to share this news with you guys. Acoustic is here. Hello, Acoustic. Thanks a lot, my friend. You didn't miss the previous live stream nor this one. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. STM113 says, "Can I ask an off-topic question while we watch you do your thing, Amner?" Sure, man. Fire up the question. Yeah, hit me with the question. That's okay. All right, guys. Before we, if I don't get the chance to answer your question, please leave me a comment or something, or send me an email. I'll be happy to respond. Okay, guys. So before we leave, remember that I have some free stuff at my website. Some free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools such as collections of guitar inputs and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. STM113. Send me an email or something, or write down the question in the comments or something. I'll be happy to respond. All right. Bye bye. Take care.